Learning how to properly restring your guitar is something that often gets overlooked. I've seen a number of guitars strung a number of weird and wonderful ways, but there is a right way to go about it. So here's a simple guide to follow. The first guitar we're going to restring is this Tanglewood acoustic. So first of all we need to remove this bridge pin using this bridge pulling device. Put it down over the pin, push that down to lock it, pull it up, and that's out. Just keep that there for safekeeping. And we'll take our string, put it down into the hole, take the bridge pin, push the bridge pin down while pulling the string up to make sure that it doesn't get pushed too far into the body. There we go, pull that nice and tight, that's not going anywhere. And we'll pull it up here. Take that through the hole like that, making sure everything stays in line. And you want to measure the length of the next tuning post. Put a slight kink in the string like that. Pull that back towards the machine head. Start winding. Once that gets up there, you can pull that tight like that. Keep winding. And you want each pass of the string to go underneath the last one. We don't need to tie any knots in our strings, they're not going to fall off. Everything is going to be alright if you do it like this. Make sure that string sits in the nut slot. Take these snips, cut the string down to the post. There we go, we've got a string on. On an electric guitar like this Squier Stratocaster, the process is very similar. First we need to take the string off, just unwind it until it's slack. Take your choppers, cut the string, take that out there. Then we just push this string out of the back of the tremolo block like that. Take the new string and unravel it. Put that back through the hole. Pull it up like that. Then you want to feed the string through the tuning peg. Make sure you haven't got any slack down at the saddle, because that can cause problems if there is. The tuning pegs are a little bit closer together on this Stratocaster than they are on an acoustic, so you want to measure a little bit more. So I'm going to go just before 2 tuning pegs to make this little corner there. Pull that back down to the tuning peg and wind it up. Again, once you've got to about 180 degrees turn, pull the string tight like that, keep winding, making sure that every pass of the string goes up underneath the last one. Take your choppers and snip the end of the string. And that's how you change a string on an electric guitar. On guitars with the 2-point floating tremolo system like this Ibanez RG, there are a few more steps to take when changing the strings on the guitar, so I'll show you how to do that now. Firstly we need to unlock this locking nut, so we'll put our Allen key in there, turn anti-clockwise until it releases, and just unscrew that, just place that down there, releasing the string. Now this guitar has got locking tuners on it, so we need to just loosen the string off like that, then come underneath here and unlock the tuner by rotating the key, and we can pull the string through the machine head and release it. Then we need to come down to the bridge and use our Allen key to unlock the string at this end. Again, turning anti-clockwise until it releases. Pull that out a little bit. Now the string's out and we can put a new one in. Now on these lock and tremolo systems, you can't actually put the string with the ball end into the slot like that, so you have to cut the ball end off first. So we'll use our snippers to cut that ball end off, like that. Insert that into the string slot. And tighten the saddle back up until it grips the string. That's tight, that's not coming out. Back up to our machine head. Feed it through the hole of the machine head. Sometimes they're a little bit stiff. Now with locking machine heads, you don't need to have a lot of wind on the machine head to keep the string on, because the locking machine head will keep it tight. So you pull it all the way tight with no slack, and then tighten up the machine head from the bottom, locking it in place. At this point we can pull that off, snip the string, wind the string till it's tight. Normally we tune it to pitch, but for this I'll just show you getting it back together. So we'll put the locking nut back in place, tighten it back up with the Allen key. And that's how you put a new string on a guitar with a 2-point Floyd Rose tremolo system.